We are live, I guess. Somebody give me a thumbs up if the audio is good. I think I got it switched over to this headset right here. But I know this light up here is kind of bright. If I turn it off, then is that any good? That's too bright. That's got a glare. Am I better just here with no light? You guys like that better? Not that you need to or want to see me. I'm in the truck tonight, so got to read the comments off my tablet here. But thanks everybody for coming in. Short notice. We're going to talk about some things tonight. I'm probably going to have a guest stop in later. He's wanting to do the he's going to be the sign language interpreter. You ever watch the Super Bowl and they have the dude that does the sign language down in the bottom corner? He's going to do that. So I'll wait till some people get in here before we get into the subject at hand. Subject at hand. Who do we got here tonight? Jerome Jones, first in the house. Let's go. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Midwest Mike, Jeffy Hansen, Ryan Peterson, Georgia Patriot. What's up, driver? Georgia Patriot, I think you're going to like this stream tonight. Those of you who know, you'll get what I'm talking about. And join in. We're going to try to encourage some people tonight to give them just the help that they need. Okay. So those of you that did understand, you're going to understand, and you can help reassure some people and maybe give them a little bit of help. Ryan Peterson in the house. Let's go. What's your 20? I'm in parts of South Carolina unknown. How about that? Sitting down here in South Carolina. I got the truck running. Hope it's not too loud. But it's hotter than. Whew, she's hot. Talk about dividends. Ooh, we can do that. Let's get into that later. It's the gift that keeps on giving, right? I hope that some of you people have gotten started in investing and starting to get into your future. Jerome Jones, good news. Okay. I can't even hear your truck running. That's good. This Mac is really quiet. Let's do quick. How long have I had this truck? 6 months? Did I buy this thing in January? I don't even know. But I like this truck, man. It's really grown on me. It's efficient. Cash is King trucking, stirring the pot right away. Trucking with T-Bone, hell yeah, Sheba to the moon. All right. It's efficient. So I just came down from Iowa to South Carolina, about 1,011 miles to where I'm at. I have 40,000 pounds on my reefer and 8.7 miles per gallon. And I did some idling because it's hotter than the dickens out here. So that's the real deal. I was at 9. I hit a 9 average, but I had quite a few empty miles on that, so I'm just going to totally disregard that. But yeah, she's pretty efficient. It's comfortable. My seat's been squeaking a little bit. I lube up that seat, and I haven't been able to figure out that issue of losing its prime when it sits for about 2 or 3 days. I've had it into the dealer twice, and I've parked it there, and I said, leave this truck sit for 4 days. If I leave it sit in my driveway for about 2.5 days, it loses its prime, and I got to get out there and hit that button. And I've had it at the dealer twice and let it sit for 4 days. Of course, what happens? They walk out, turn the key, and it fires right up. So what do I do with that? You know, how long do I put the thing out of service and leave it sit there? So it's got warranty for 2 more years. I think it's probably got a little leak in that primer ball. So I'm just going to leave it. It's not a big deal to just hit that button. I'm wondering, because when I'm at home, it's parked on a very slight incline, which, I mean, the system is under vacuum, so that really shouldn't matter, but it's the only change in situation between my driveway and the dealership. Adam Bennett in the house with a $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Iowa 80 waving, and I ain't got no panties on. Ooh, dang it. Ryan Peterson says, your bro always has something good to talk about in trucking. We try to. We're going to try to help. Hey, you guys, you regulars, right? You join in. We're going to try to help a whole bunch of people tonight. And I want to let some people get in here first. I don't know how many people are coming. I don't have gone live in a long time. I'm out of the algorithm. But you guys that get it, share this out to anybody you know in trucking, right? It's a hot topic right now. So we like to help, right? 8.7 is pretty awesome with that much weight. Yeah, I didn't expect that. It's probably like 8.2, 8.3 is what I would have figured. Maybe even lower with all that idling. What else do I like? I'm accustomed to the sleeper. It's a little messy right now, so I don't want to show you. But the power's fine. The tires are wearing good. I really got no complaints at all. No complaints. I'd like to get I still haven't wired my inverter in here. I still need to do that. Just it's hot outside and I'm been busy. But anyway, got that zero breeze. Want to get my inverter in here so I can charge that zero breeze. Midwest Mike says it was hotter than hell in St. Louis last night. Yeah, it was, buddy. Ada Bennett, thanks again for the super chat. Oh, Cash is King Trucking, $10 super chat. I appreciate that, homie. Let's see if anybody wants to top a $10 super chat. Hashtag Skillywag Challenge. Ooh, nice, nice. How is your fuel discount card going business? It's going pretty well considering I haven't really talked about it or promoted it. The gallons keep growing every month. I think we're up to like 2 months ago, we crossed the 30,000 gallon a month threshold. I think we're going to top 40,000 gallons this month. So there is growth there. I just got some scheduled emails here to go out with a bunch of new fuel stops. I'm a little behind in that. They've been out for a little bit. I just haven't gotten them out. I hope we keep progressing and getting to that point where the discounts can get better and better. It's a process. The competition is fierce in that industry. Let me tell you what, it is fierce. But yeah, if you're interested in that, go check out DIYsemi.com. I got some videos on there and the links and all that. And I really should start talking more about that. You regulars know I haven't talked about much lately. Since the last time I was live, which was, a month and a half ago, I've added 3 more drivers. And as you can tell, I'm still not got my ass completely out of the truck yet. So that's 12 drivers that I manage pretty much everything by myself. I've had to rely on my wife at nights to help with a little bit of invoicing while I'm on the road. But other than that, I'm pretty much still running it all myself, and that has to change. So we get to that 15 truck mark, and I guarantee you things are going to change because either I'm going to stroke out or we're going to have some help. But that's about it. Anyway, Midwest Mike says, I've been averaging 8.2. That's pretty sweet. What horsepower is the engine tuned to? It's a 445. Just the factory setting. I just leave it there. I'm not a big power guy. I really don't care. And it's fuel mileage, Both feet says, hey, I have a driver contact for you. Okay, I'm listening. I got 2 more applications that I'm in the process of processing and just talked to another guy today. So there's the 15 right there, I guess, if I bring them on. We'll see. Adam Bennett, another $20 super chat. I appreciate it, homie. How dare you? Don't even try. Okay, he's on the competition. Jerome Jones, $11 super chat. Man, I appreciate that, you guys. We're gonna drop some gems tonight. We're gonna help a lot of people. I can feel it, and I think you guys that get it, you're gonna join in and you're gonna help some people. Jerome Jones, I accept the challenge. Damn it, boy. $11. Appreciate it. I skipped one here. Ryan Peterson says, if there's any bad weather, always look up Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube. He will broadcast live. Somebody told me about that, and I checked it out one day. I kind of liked it. I would go with that over any weather app because, he's on top of that. So I'm gonna do that. That's good. I'm gonna subscribe to that. Thank you for the reminder. Let's see. Adam Bennett says, Jerome Jones, double or nothing, homie. Wow. Crazy Uncle BLC, hire me to invoice. I'm bored. I don't know, BOC. I kind of feel like you'll embezzle, if we're being honest here. I kind of feel like you're not afraid to catch a federal charge. Skim off the top a little bit. I ain't mad at you. I just kind of feel like, hey, that might happen. But anyway, Barry Harbison says, good evening. Jerome Jones, Adam Bennett, I don't have deep pockets like you. I think you do. With both feet, $11 super chat. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you. 12 headaches now. Wow. Not all headaches. Some of them are a great pleasure to work with. Others are new, bringing them along, and doing well. Most of them are doing well. Some are newer than others. So just learning the freight lanes of, hey, I came here for $30,000. Why am I leaving for 1,800? Well, that's the freight lane. Things don't pay the same each way. You just gotta learn that. Incidentally, if anybody's interested in moving some power-only trailers, or load-out trailers, I should say, load-out reefer trailers from Delaware to Wisconsin, email me. Working with a guy to try to get those moved. I can't move them. I can't bobtail out there and get them. It's just not practical for me. But if anybody was looking for load-out trailers, reefer trailers, give me a holler. Might be able to help you out. You can load them. I'd probably put a dry load on them, though. I'd be concerned about loading a reefer load on an unknown reefer. You know what I mean? You don't know that trailer. They're not brand new. They're used, but they're roadworthy, all that stuff. So I moved 12 of them for the guy out of Sioux Falls last fall. So yeah, hit me up if you're interested. I don't know. Jerome Jones, you still doing power only? What's up with that? Cash is King Trucking, $21 super chat. Man, you guys are too kind tonight. I'm peeing in a cup and winning this challenge all at the same time. Hashtag Scallywag Challenge. Okay. I thought it said Scallywag Chowder, but that's just what I had for lunch. Found a nice seafood restaurant here in South Carolina for dinner today, and hashtag paying the price for that one. I'll tell you what. Scared to go to bed tonight, if you know what I'm saying. Ryan says, anybody got beer loads to deliver? We're hauling a beer load right now. Went ahead and got me a bunch of those state alcohol permits. What a scam that is. I tell you what, some of them are stupid expensive, and then you got to renew them every year. But hey, trying to stay compliant. And on that topic tonight, we're gonna talk about a compliance topic. Help keep some people out of trouble. We'll get to that. If my guest is watching and you want to go ahead and come on in. I'll watch for you here in the background studio. Oh, I think he's there. Let's try this. Add to stage. Is that how that works? Are you there? I cannot hear you.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Say something.
Can you hear me now?
You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Are you muted?
I don't think so. We good?
Well, you keep trying to talk. You just talk, and I'll tell you when I can hear you.
All right.
Oh, wait. Do I have the sound turned down? I really only can hear myself. How about that?
How about now?
Can I hear you now?
Probably not. Can you hear me now?
Well, you just let me know. Can you guys hear him? I don't know. Cents per mile. That's my guess. I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear you. Where did I leave off here? Adam Bennett says, yes, you do. Keep digging. Okay. I watch Ryan Hall. Georgia Patriot says, Ryan Hall, y'all, is awesome. I've pulled him up on the road to see if I'm about to get hit by a tornado. Okay. Russell Freight Services, I'm leased to a carrier in a month, going on the load board, getting 75% of the load. Kind of nervous since I get paid by the mile right now on my 22 Pete 579. Well, load board freight. It's all load board freight. You might be a little nervous about that. Depends on where you're going, what you're doing. I don't know what the guy's got going on. Dan's Trucking and Outdoors. Evening, everyone. Midwest Mike, I'm delivering beer in Green Bay in the morning. Oh, you're up there and I'm down here. How about that? Crazy Uncle VLC says cold-blooded. Oh, that's how we do it around here. You want to see cold-blooded? Stick around for a little bit here. Thanks again, Cash, for the super chat. Ryan Hall, Ryan Peterson. What's the load board looking like on beer loads to Houston? Out of where? Anything from Wisconsin to Houston is a bag of garbage right now. Anywhere in Texas. Cash is King, will you go camping with me deep in the woods? I will. Is it in the Idaho mountains, perhaps? Georgia Patriot says, I can hear him. Why can't I hear him? What do we got going on here? Do I have him muted? Boy, I am incompetent on this thing. Did I turn my volume off instead of up? Say something now.
How about now? Nope.
Why can I not hear you? Let me look at this here StreamYard thing for just a second. Okay, that's my sound. Where's your sound? Settings? That ain't it. Somebody tell me how to unmute this fine young gentleman. Show comments.
Good one,
From
Turtle.
remove from stage, so mute. Now you're muted. Unmute. Oh, I wonder if I gotta change my sound settings. Audio. Wired head. There we go. Can I hear you now?
Can you hear me?
Damn, I still can't hear you. Media volume. Damn, man, I don't know why I can't hear you. Your headset is listening to the wrong thing. Well, how do I change that? I got a wired headset in right here. Techie, I am not. Settings. General. I don't know if anybody can help me with that. I'd appreciate it. Move from stage. Solo layout. Edit mic settings. Let's try that. No, that's my mic. No. I'm going to bump you out and bring you back in. How about that? How about now?
How about now?
Man, I don't know. Somebody
Still
help me out
can't.
with that. Just hang in there. Hang in there, buddy. Somebody help me out with that. Everybody can hear you. Why can't I hear you? My Q2 Oregon tax is $10,000. Holy crap. You put on a lot of miles in Oregon. Cash says, I think scallywag chowder is what you eat when you're going camping deep in the woods. Yes. I get to pick my own loads and have to bid with brokers. Ooh. Okay. Win some, lose some. Jerome Jones, $25 super chat says, let's go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Cash, you do this StreamYard thing. Can you tell me why I can't hear him? Headset is listening to the wrong thing. How do I change that? How do I change that? Oh, this is riveting. Can I hear that? Nothing?
How
Nothing?
about now? Well, you can't hear me now?
For a second. Say something.
How about now? Nope.
I heard you there for a second, bro. Anything now?
I don't know.
I hear you now. How about that, bro?
How about that?
Ah, I hear you. Can anybody still hear me okay?
I can hear you just
I got
fine.
him.
You can hear me
I,
now?
yeah. Yeah, did my audio change it any?
No, sounds good.
Do I sound like crap now or anything? Okay. All right, let's proceed. Thanks for
No
coming in
different.
tonight, my friend.
No different than you used to.
Okay, we're gonna have you do some interpreting. Maybe you got some different points of view to present, some suggestions for people. You know, we're all good here. Build order says, ever seen a 3030 brake chamber with no clamp to rebuild it? Found one tonight on my truck. Yes, I have. I have. I've actually seen them too with welded clevises on the end, and that's kind of a pain. Do you hear yourself? Yeah. Yes, I can hear both of you. Yes, I hear both of y'all. It's really good. Okay, how many people? We got 47 people in here. That's probably as high as we're gonna get. So I don't live stream much anymore. So what? How do we start this? What do
Well,
I made?
so the other day I had a buddy of mine who's really good with the paperwork stuff of the business. He ran across a form that should be filled out, and he mentioned it to me, and I asked you about it, and you're like, "Oh, that's great info. We should probably do a video on it."
Yeah. So going back to that, you know, the hot topic in trucking right now, obviously, is like, let's be honest, it is what it is. Non-domiciled CDLs, right? Non-English speaking drivers. What else? I made some notes just so I can have it in my head here. People, non-domiciled drivers, like people here on work visas, right? And companies that are offshore, not centered in the United States. Maybe they have foreign dispatch, foreign ownership, things like that, right? And, you know, let's be honest, they're taking a lot of heat right now. Some of it, you know, justified. And some of it maybe a little excessive heat. So I thought we could provide some information tonight that might help these people with their business and potentially, in my opinion, really potentially keep them out of a lot of trouble. Now, I came across this form. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. And, you know, about 16 years ago or so, I filled out this form. I've talked about it in a couple of videos. So, you know, it's not like I'm being hypocritical. I really think it could probably help a lot of people stay out of trucking and help them with their business, have a lot less problems. And it kind of geared towards it, really anybody with your own authority, but really kind of gear this towards, let's be honest, Hope Trans, right? We're talking about Hope Trans and some of these other companies. The big crash in Texas where the guy, well, how many people did he kill? 6 people, was it? Am I wrong on that? Is it
five or six, something like that?
Yeah, 5 or 6 people died. And then what did they do? They shifted their company to Florida from, what is it, either Washington or Oregon. And had they just filled out this form, none of that would have been necessary. Like, that all could have been prevented if they'd have filled out this.
A lot less headaches.
Yeah, like, you know, several months before all this happened, you know, could have prevented this driver from being arrested. All these problems. So what we're going to talk about tonight is the form. Oh, I wrote it down because I keep messing up one of the numbers. It's the OCE 46.
Yep.
Okay. Now, obviously, I'm no attorney. I don't do legal advice. I don't, you know, I'm not a paid advisor. I don't run your company. But, you know, particularly if you fit that criteria for, like, you know, you have maybe some drivers that are non-domiciled, right? You don't meet the English proficiency requirements. Maybe you've had some accidents, right? A lot of heat on you right now. Let's be honest. I put some of that heat on these people, right? I've been very vocal about that. Maybe
market's getting tougher too.
Market's getting tougher. I really think that OCE 46 form could save you a lot of trouble. Now, all you got to do,
a lot of money too.
Oh, tons of money. Really, all you got to do, and I'm not going to go into great depth of what it is. You know, just, you know, all you got to do is fill it out. I believe you're supposed to get it notarized, if I'm not mistaken, and then just submit it to the FMCSA. Definitely keep copies of it. You know,
that's the guy that told me. He said just make sure you keep a copy on hand. Because when you go through the scale, they're going to want to see a copy of this.
Yeah, and any of you guys, Georgia Patriot, okay, yeah, some of you guys are gonna know. Maybe help get this information out there. It's gonna help, and you don't have to be. Now, you do have to be a trucking company. You have to have your own authority in order to fill out this form. So there is that pre-qualifier. If you're just an owner operator leased to a company, like this is not applied to you, it's not going to do you any good. So, right. But you're the one truck guy, right? You have your own authority. Times are tough. Make things easier on yourself. Like this could avoid a whole lot of problems. Especially, I think it can really, really help these non-domicile people. And if you come like from Ukraine, right? You come here, you start a trucking company. You don't know all the rules and regulations. You're up against it right from the beginning. Right. And hey, it's just what it is. It's if I went to Ukraine and started a trucking company, I'd have a whole bunch of problems and things I didn't know as well. All I'm saying is I really think this could help you. It can take some burden off you.
I mean, like the parking deficit that we've been running into lately, it's going to help you with that situation as well.
It will. You won't have as hard a time finding drivers.
That's right.
You won't have to worry about all of these regulatory requirements. This tax, that tax, one tax after another. It's going to ease some of that burden off you. Give you a whole lot of protection. I tell you one thing where it's really going to help you is I think it'll really help keep you from getting sued. Like if you had one of these big crashes, right? If you were Hope Trans, if Hope Trans would have filled out an OCE 46 a day before their crash, they wouldn't have all these issues. So I'm just saying, maybe you're power only for Amazon, right? Maybe you just came over from whatever, Somalia, wherever it was, right? And your uncle's here and he helped you set up a company. He says, hey, you're going to run power only for Amazon and just don't worry about all these things. And then you get into it and you start realizing, man, I got to take care of this truck. I got, money's tight, do other things. Amazon's maybe not as cool as I thought it was. OCE 46. Within a couple days, you're going to realize most of these burdens have lightened up.
And honestly, like once I found out about it, I am surprised it's taken me this long to find out about it. I should have filled this out years ago. Mm-hmm. Like this would have made my life so much more simple.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be hypocritical. I filled this form out myself back in 2010 maybe. So I'm not here sitting here telling you to do something that I haven't done myself, right?
And look at you now.
Exactly.
Just a successful superstar, and I bet you could almost go all
now. Come
OCE 46.
Well, it is part of my past. It did happen. So, I can speak from experience on this one.
Yep.
I don't think that a lot of people can. Not a lot of people know about this. I think a lot of people just avoid it.
I don't know why they're not. I mean, if they really have this form available and it helps everybody else so much more, they should really be handing these out at the scale houses. Like when you go through, it should be, let me see your paperwork. All right, here you go. Fill this out, mail it in. I mean, your life is going to be so much better.
I ain't hating on you if you don't speak English, right? I do think that you should speak English if you're going to drive a truck. It's a safety thing, right? If you don't feel like you got to speak English to drive a truck, then you sure as hell shouldn't really need to speak English to fill this form out. Okay? Just wing it, You get whoever you paid to help you get through your CDL test, just say, hey, here's throw them a $50 bill. Yeah. Could you help me fill this out?
Yep.
And I don't
expedite it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can fill it out in different languages. I'm not technically up on that. So, like I said, I don't give legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I just think this is something that could possibly help you.
I would think as long as no matter what language it's in, as long as your numbers matched up, they can kind of figure out what you're doing there.
Yeah, I get the basics right. Your
Yeah.
MC and DOT number, so they know
I
who's
mean,
filing the form.
whichever MC you want to use at that time.
Yeah, I mean, if you have multiple. Now,
Yep.
here's a kicker. If you have 4 or 5 MCs going so that you can shift back and forth and bounce, you got to fill one out for every one of those MC numbers.
Right. That's what I was
Otherwise,
told. Yeah.
it's only going to help one of them. If you don't fill it out for all the MC numbers, it's not. It couldn't possibly do a thing for those other MC numbers.
Right.
So just know that. I don't see much of a downside, really.
Now, when you take care of an MC with that form, does that also take care of your DOT as well?
Well, they're tied. Yeah, they're tied together.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna transfer over.
It's gonna help you on all levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but definitely, keep a copy of that for yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was told. Have it on hand so that way when you do get stopped at a scale, present that right away, and they'll kind of just they'll help you with the next steps, whatever they need from you.
If you need we'll just say this: if you need a link to this form, email me, diysemi@yahoo.com. I can send you a link. In fact, if I remember right, when I'm done with this live stream, I'll try to remember to put a link to that. Here, let me.
Can you pin that in the comments?
Let me see if I can do this on my tablet here while we're talking. I'd like to get the link out there, unless somebody else wants to beat me to it. But edit it down. We don't need the description of the form. We just need hey, here's a link to the OCS 150.
Yeah.
Or OCS 46. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Need to streamline it. I mean, we don't need to get overzealous with what it all says, but there was a couple good points. While you're doing that, Georgia Patriot had a great point. It's actually going to help you with those long detention times at shippers and receivers as well. That's no longer going to be a problem.
Yeah, I can't see how it could hurt. It could only help. Is it going to solve all your problems? No, but it's probably the one thing you can do to be as close to it as you possibly can.
Absolutely.
So, how do I copy this? Okay, let me copy and paste this here in the chat. Come on, tablet.
Georgia brings up a good point just now. He says, what about your insurance for the year?
Well,
do you get a discount on that, or
you're gonna get some of that money back because they're gonna see you filed this, and you might want to call them and say, hey, I did this thing here. I filed this form. I believe I'm supposed to get some of my money back. So, I can't seem to copy and paste that here on my tablet. Maybe somebody could help me with that.
I'm just surprised that it's an all-around win-win for everybody.
Oh, I mean, people are sitting here thinking it's probably too good to be true, right? How could this possibly help me? I don't see how it can't. In one significant way or another, like in my opinion, you're gonna benefit from it somehow. Maybe it's less stress. Like I said, it's gonna take some of those regulatory burdens off of you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was balding before I filled it out. Now I have to buy a subscription to the razors. So
shave club for men.
Yeah, it's coming back in force.
Okay.
I'm getting so hairy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I see some of the people have already looked it up and started the process here. Georgia Page says,
make sure you fill it out in full.
Yeah, no shortcuts. And like I said, I think you have to get it notarized before you send it in. Cash is King Trucking, can I fax one of these forms over to Super Ego? I suggest you send it to anybody you think that could benefit from it. If they, like I said, you have to have an authority to be able to do this. What's that?
TriTime would benefit from it.
Who's that?
Another subsidiary of them, I believe.
Okay.
Might be one of their other MCs that they have.
Barry Harbison says, watched a video yesterday and claimed GP Transco was number 3 on the best paying companies. If they filed an OCE 46, they wouldn't have to pay as much. I mean, I don't know why they're not taking advantage of it. The build order says the trick is to file the OCE 46 and just keep rolling. Save tons of money on taxes and insurance. See, people get it. They understand. It isn't, once you start explaining the benefits to some of these guys, like say you're at, if you say you're in Bakersfield, right, or Chicago, and you see this dude and he's struggling to check in at the window, maybe he's using Google Translate, pull him aside, say, listen, dude, maybe bring it up on your phone. This right here is what you need by the end of the day, right?
Right.
Help them out. Help them out. And people are kind of understanding that.
And that's what we do as truckers. We're here to help each other out.
It's intuitive.
Yes.
Once you see this and how it can help, you're going to want to tell everybody. And that's human nature. It's, to be helpful. Tennessee Trucking says, Cash, we're going to need that hand delivered and in as many languages as you can think of. Okay. Georgia Patriot said, if I had submitted it 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have paid $260 last week for road service to change out a tire. There you go.
Fair.
I mean, the possibilities are the possibilities are endless. I'm not sitting here. See, I'm not going to sit here and try and brag it up and say like, tires, maintenance, insurance, shippers, receivers, detention, receivables, factoring, brokers, shipper. I ain't got enough fingers to tell you all this, and it'll just sound like I'm bragging and exaggerating.
Right.
So just, see for yourself.
I mean, how do we think I'm rolling around in this long hood truck all the time with no loads all the time? I'm empty right now.
OCE 46.
I'm hobby trucking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you know somebody, let's say, they have mailbox letters on the side of their truck, right? Maybe they have a katana sword or an AK-47 on the side of their sleeper, right? OCE 46. Why don't you, I'm thinking about printing out copies and keeping them in the truck and just go tuck them in people's, put them under their wiper blades at night.
What if they got those little furry balls hanging from their mirrors that flop around while they're driving?
OCE 46.
Yep.
That's my motto. It's my motto. Google, if you know somebody that uses Google Translate, if you know somebody that got put out of service at a scale, call their boss, hey, here's where it's at.
This would have helped them.
Yeah. So just wanted to get that word out because really, I feel kind of selfish keeping it to myself all these years. I mean, like I said, I had talked about it in some previous videos, so it's not like I didn't put it out there. You can't blame me for all your problems. I feel like I was derelict in my duty, maybe not talking about it for the last few years. Kind of selfish keeping it inside, and now it's time to just get it out there because I care about people.
Well, you can't give all the secrets out right away.
No, and that's part of what ensured the success of my business is, their competition, right?
Right.
I had to build my business, and now it's time to help them. It's kind of it's kind of how I feel. I don't know. Anybody feel any differently about it? Am I like giving away the secret to trucking? Am I going to get accused of that? Am I giving out like the secret sauce to trucking?
The mega carriers might be a little upset. How do you think they got that big?
Hey, they could file it too. Just saying.
Good.
If hire a lawyer to do it for you. If you worry about, I'm not the type of guy that likes to fill out forms. I get, anxiety. Call a lawyer up. Hey, hook me up. Right?
Be pretty cheap. It's a small form. It's not very big.
Give me $100, sign a power of attorney. I'll take care of it for you.
Yep.
I don't feel like $100 is too much. It's going to take me a little bit of time. I got to print it out. I got to, get that power of attorney from you. I got to sign. I got to pay for a stamp and an envelope. And I'm going to have a little bit of time into this. I feel like $100 is a bargain.
That's a steal. That's a steal. You know what my guy was trying to charge me? We won't even talk about that.
No. Why? No. Why would we?
I should have called you first.
You shoulda. You shoulda. The build order says I'm waiting until I get my $600 tariff money before I file my OCE. Are we getting money? Is that a thing?
But I believe if you file it before you get that money, that's the thing. You have to have it in by that deadline. Otherwise, you get way more than 600. I think. Pretty sure.
Are you saying act now?
I would say act now. I don't know what you're waiting for. I done did mine.
I wonder if I can do this like on my phone, PDF.
I have to check into that.
Okay.
My guy said for a small fee, he'll take care of it. I was like, go for it.
You know a guy, huh?
I know a guy.
All right. Georgia Patriot says, dude, I've been hobby trucking for 4 years. Oh. Are they dragging their fairings on the ground? OCE 46. Wait, people still go into scales? They do. They do. Georgia Patriot says, Trump claimed American citizens will get paid on August 1st. Oh, I thought he said get something else. Here I was all excited.
I bought the whole mega pack for nothing.
It was a P. Okay. I thought he said something very similar, but, you know, can't have everything.
Here I was trying to get home by then.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. What you up to tonight, my friend?
Sitting at the truck stop empty. Hobby trucking.
Does that pay well?
OCE 46.
Nah. Fate Trucking in the house, member for 47 months. That right there is how you do it, folks. Yeah. Says boom. Says boom. So you're in the RGN world. What's freight like?
Lately, it's been horrible. Absolutely horrible. I got a few customers, clients, whatever you want to call them, hooking up with brokers and kind of doing some military stuff. There's some military stuff moving around. But the biggest problem I'm having is it's everywhere it's going, it's sending you to like a dead end area. Nothing coming out.
There is no good backhauls, is there?
There is no good backhauls. There is none. What was it? Last week I took one out. I deadheaded home all the way from New York. Had to change out my water pump, which we just dropped a video on that. And then here we are scooting across the country. No loads going the way I need to go. So.
Okay. People are asking if you can turn your mic up or put the mic closer to your suck hole.
How's that?
I don't know. It all sounds the same to me.
All right.
It's interesting. We talk from time to time, and you're always 2 months lead time ahead of what's happening in reefer. So we sucked all the way through the spring and summer, and you were booming.
It took us about. I was having the best year I've ever had.
Yeah, and it took us about 3 months to catch up.
Yeah, I want to credit that to that OCE 46. I have to. I mean, I filled out that form, and I'm seeing profit like I've never seen before.
Huh.
And yeah. But
I may revisit that and think about filling it out again. I mean, I did it, back in like 2010, but maybe it's time to do it again. I don't know. I'll consider that. But yeah, you're usually about 3 months ahead of us, and then we'll start picking up. But now that you tanked, maybe that's a bad sign. In about a couple of months, we're gonna start circling the drain. Although it is July. July is usually kind of a rough month for general freight, for reefer and stuff. But it is also end of the month, end of the week, end of the month, end of the quarter. You generally pick up in freight.
Right.
End of the month, not really seeing it there.
Yeah.
June was good, end of the quarter.
I'm dead in the water for this month. This month is going to be a negative month. First negative month of the year. I was seeing like 20+% profit every month.
Woo!
All the way until now, and I'm about 20 in the hole this month. So tough.
That's hard to take.
I mean, that's trucking.
Do you accept any personal responsibility for that?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Perfect.
What would
Dan's
I?
Trucking says 8.8 earthquake off Russia. Tsunami warning for Pacific Northwest coastal areas. Dang, that's a big old earthquake, man.
They should probably fill out an OCE 46.
Save their properties. Fate Trucking in the house. Okay. Fate Trucking said he can't hear you. Must be Peterbilt issues.
Must be.
Okay.
Too much horsepower under that hood overriding the mic.
How many torques you got in that thing?
All of it.
Okay. Georgia Patriot, if the federal government would release the FEMA money to rebuild everything after Helene, we'd have a boom like we'd never seen. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Has that not been done? You would think that that's been done.
I don't even know what this is.
What's a Helene?
I don't know. I used to know Helene.
Is it a wet, stormy situation?
It was one night. It was.
Is it nickname Tiffany?
She had a problem. She had some chin hairs. All right. I just couldn't get past it.
Like, okay. Literally couldn't get past it? Couldn't push them off to the side enough?
No, man. They were long.
That's sick.
Hence why I used to know her.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Fate Trucking says dry van freight not bad. What do you know about dry van freight, Fate Trucking? Oh, man. Whew. Georgia Patriot, West North Carolina has seen zero FEMA funds to rebuild. Everything is being done through donations. They're rebuilding that whole gorge area with donations? That is crazy.
Didn't that baby got again? I went through there a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't see any difference.
I went through there today. I know a month or so ago it got wiped out again. I went through there today. It's open. We were backed up for a ways, but it was open.
So I gotta avoid that area because they made the smart move of putting that curb down through the center there.
Yeah.
And then you got Jersey walls, and when you got a longer truck with an RGN with the axles all the way to the back, it don't go very well. It don't.
You're gonna catch that guardrail, aren't you?
I've shot sparks up about 6 feet in the air in the middle of the night before. Catching the back of the trailer, one of my chains hangs off a little bit, tying my dunnage down. That chain caught that curb and just sparks everywhere. That scared the hell out of me.
Okay. Here's a question. I'm going to put it right to you since you're all on top of this topic. Ace Victor says, as a new authority, which is the most affordable insurance company I can sign up with? Thanks in advance. I'm gonna let you take that.
OCE 46. Why is it even a question right now?
I don't know. I figure I'd throw you a softball.
I mean, Ace. I don't know if you're a subscriber or not, but get with the program, bud.
Go back and watch from the beginning, Mr. Ace. And I don't know. It might be for you.
You see these blue lights in the background, Ace? Whole truck's outfitted with them. OCE 46 money right there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All that money I saved.
Okay. All right. He says he's going to check it out. Okay.
Heck, I even went and moved all the way down to a big city.
You did. How's that?
It's hot, man. I tell you what, from being a native Wisconsin and then moving down to the Kentucky area there, 95 degrees every single day. And that's not heat index. That's just the temp. So like the other day when I was doing my water pump, we had a heat index of 107. And let me tell you, I've never almost passed out working on my truck as many times as I did during that.
Now, was it passed out because of the heat or passed out because of the 55-year-old cougar that was stalking you the whole time?
Helena. She won't leave me alone.
Yes, it's wet and hot. Moisture.
She's kind of a bigger girl, okay? So when she gets close to you, you get that gravitational pull.
Smells like swamp water?
Yeah, and she retains a lot of heat.
Okay. All right, Georgia Patriot says, I quit running the lane I was doing across I-40 from Georgia to North Carolina. Okay. Yeah, I was through there today. Wasn't bad. Still better than going up 81, coming down 26. Uh, Georgia Patriot says, pretty sure the only company that will insure you is Progressive, and it won't be cheap. Yeah, I mean, hence the live stream tonight, right?
Right. We're here to do you
cheap.
a service. We're here to help.
Cheap Freight Hauler is finally joining the live stream, saying, "What are we learning today?" Georgia Patriot says, "How OCE 46 will solve all your trucking problems." Cheap Freight Hauler, yeah. Check it out, and then help a friend. Go back. You really owe it to yourself to go back to the beginning and watch from the beginning tonight, because how do we say it all again? Really, we could never do it right the second time.
I think you would benefit greatly from it.
Yeah. The Bull of the Woods in the house. How you doing? Emmanuel Escobedo says, I'm struggling to stay awake. Any tips? Anything? Got anything?
No.
Get a big slam of Mountain Dew, 30. Get a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew and 3 or 4 of those little 5-hour energies. Dump them in there and rehydrate is what I'd do.
I recommend going into the Speedway and getting a couple hot dogs.
No, I don't recommend that. That ends badly for everybody. And today I don't recommend stopping at a new seafood restaurant for dinner. That also ends badly for everybody involved. Damn, it was good though. Still got some of the salmon in my cooler.
I bet you do.
It might be going in the garbage now.
It's probably in your pants too.
Yeah. Cheap Freight Hauler says, I don't need that kind of help. Well, you might know somebody that does. Maybe they're non-domiciled CDL.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this. Is we're not trying to be selfish. We're trying to help everybody. So maybe you don't need it, but someone
Cheap Freight Hauler, these people are taking a lot of heat right now, and I got to be honest. I put a little bit of that heat on them. Feeling a little bit bad about it, and now I'm like, you know what? Maybe you try to help these people instead of eliminating them. Help them become more on the up and up. Hey, be compliant. It's a good way to become compliant, fully compliant. So, we're just saying.
It's almost a one-stop shop for you too.
It's as close as you're going to get.
Yeah.
As close as you're going to get. Cheap Freight Hauler says, I do have a friend teetering on bankruptcy. 3 trucks. Will that help? By the end of the day. Why wait?
I mean, it helps with every situation. How can it not help?
Yeah.
It's going to put a lot more money. If they're already going into bankruptcy, this is going to put so much money in their pocket.
Botulism salmon. That's what's for dinner. Seafood E. coli over a bed of noodles. Get you some of that. Gosh dang.
Are you going to eat that cold, or you got a way to heat that up?
Cold salmon is the best.
Okay.
Reminds me a little bit of home. Oh, that's what happens when you buy a COVID price truck at 26%. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll definitely happen.
Now, here's the deal. I got my truck on COVID prices. I'm not in bankruptcy.
And what do you suspect the reason is for that?
It's got to be. It can only be one thing.
And that is?
OCE, baby. OCE 46.
You're going to get tired of hearing it, but
if this year keeps going on this trend, I'm going to get it tattooed across my chest. I'm going to put that out right now.
I'm not going to do that until they decide to sponsor me. I'm a whore for money. So
you know what? I'll do it. I owe all this to them. I'll do it. What does it take for you to go Mike Tyson? Right around the eye.
Too many shots to the head. Cheap Freight Hauler says he paid $60K for a $25K truck financed at 26% with the prepayment penalties equal to the total of the payments. You know, I'm hearing that from a lot of people here. There's probably 5, 6 people I've talked to. I'm like, well, refinance that thing. Like, it doesn't do it. It doesn't matter. I still got to pay the whole amount. I'm like, who does that? Oh my God. And another kid I talked to, his interest was all 100% front loaded. So the
Ooh.
first, all the payments were 100% interest. They just, unbelievable. So you're paying the whole amount.
They get their money one way or another.
Yeah. Still owes $18K on a 2014 dry van. Oh man, that's like that trailer's worth like $5,000.
Okay, so you need to get that OCE 46. You need to go ahead and send that right over to him. And I guarantee that's going to be your best buddy for the rest of the year. He's going to love you.
Well, it's going to go one way or another.
I mean, you're only helping him out.
Yeah.
Especially in that situation. I mean, he's going to need all the money he can get in his pocket.
Mm-hmm. And who doesn't?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get a 2022 dry van for $20K now. Yeah. Oh yeah. All day long. All day long.
And I hear Fate saying the dry van market's booming. So, I mean.
Yeah.
You file that OCE 46. Go get yourself a dry van.
Keep a copy in the truck. I will qualify it with keep a copy in the truck in case you get pulled over.
Yep. You got to make sure you're covered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I never did. Nobody ever did post a link. But yeah. Well,
to the form.
Yeah. I'll try to put it in the comments of the video. Don't want to be selfish anymore. We're done being selfish. It's over that. It's not Christian. Like, but yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you just got to get it out. You know, can't keep it all pent up inside. It ain't good for you. Upsets your tummy. You know.
That's right. Yeah. Sometimes you wake up in a mess.
Yeah, if you're lucky. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't wake up at all. Just saying.
Could be.
Is it hard to pick up freight at a shipper with a not for hire sign on the side of your truck? Dude showed up. Who was I talking to? Showed up to pick up a load in a U-Haul rental van. I can't remember what it was either Fate Trucking that was telling me that or this friend of mine showed up to pick up one of his loads with a U-Haul.
Oh, I thought you. I thought you meant it was Fate that did it because his truck was broke or something.
No, it might have been him that was telling me about it. Freaking crate! I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
It's an international life. Only an international guy would do something like that.
Well, I don't know. What about a white Volvo guy? Yeah. Oh, it was Georgia Patriot that told me that. There you go.
If his decals are skewed, yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah, Georgia Patriot told me that. He says it was a 53-foot cubed out aluminum can load. So front to back in a 53-footer, floor to ceiling, and the dude shows up in a U-Haul to pick it up.
Nice.
I'm like, come on, man.
They loaded them anyways, didn't they?
I don't think so. You'd have to just push harder to get it all fit.
Yeah, let's push harder. It'll fit.
Yeah. That's what she said. Hey.
How did I miss that?
I can't go through live stream without it. Just ain't right.
Dang it.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the rest of the year?
Me?
Yeah. What does trucking hold for you?
I'm not sure.
You ready to hook up to a reefer yet?
Thinking about it. I don't know. I don't trust the guys pulling them reefers. They can't back. They cannot back up.
A reefer?
No.
That's a flatbed.
I'm calling shots right now. I'm taking shots. Everybody who pulls dry vans and reefers, You can't back up for shit. Everybody calls out flatbed guys for it. I got hit the other day by a Werner truck. When I backed into a tight spot because I knew the spot next to me that was open
Mm-hmm.
was a straight line back. Okay. I'm in the sleeper looking for honeys. And sure enough, my truck starts doing one of these. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. I jump up, it's a Werner truck smashing my mirror into the side of my truck on
Ooh.
a straight line back. And once he gets backed in, I'm honking the horn at him and everything. He gets backed in and he looks at me and he goes, "What? Did I hit you?" And I was so dumbfounded. I'm yelling at him. I'm all pissed off. And out pops a little head from the curtain. And the guy goes, "What? Did he hit you?" And I said, "No. You think I'm just yelling at him for no reason?" And he goes, "Oh, well, he's new in the truck. I'm training him."
From the sleeper
From the sleeper.
with the curtains pulled.
He's sleeping. He was in his underwear.
I've been known to train people in my underwear. What about it? I've been known to train people wearing less than that. Is that an issue?
Oh, my goodness. It's an issue. If the guy's got trouble backing up, I mean, what are you doing training from the bunk?
So you're blowing your air horn and he just keeps on freaking trucking on, huh?
Keeps on trucking, proceeds to do a pull-up, almost hits me again. Yep, on a straight line back.
Damn. Hey, can somebody, a moderator, possibly post a link to Cents Per Mile's channel? You need to get this young man some more subscribers.
And
Damn.
we're gonna need a link to Werner's customer service hotline too.
Yeah. Think of all the helpful knowledge he helped drop tonight. And I think everybody owes him a subscription to his channel.
You know what? Werner would benefit from that OCE 46.
Yeah. Hey, they wouldn't have got that $90 million lawsuit.
They wouldn't have got that lawsuit, and they wouldn't have to worry about me coming after him for damages to my rig.
I don't know why everybody isn't doing it.
Why aren't they doing it?
I think after this video, everybody will be doing it. It's going to be like the new TikTok dance. Can we do a new TikTok dance filling out OCE 46?
Yeah.
Make it trendy?
That's a good idea. Get a short going. Get a short going of you filling it out and sending it in.
Seems like the nerdy thing to do, but everybody's doing it. We're being honest.
Only the cool people are doing it.
There you go. Trucking with T-Bone. Thank you, sir. Dropped a link to Cents Per Mile's channel.
I appreciate it.
Check that out. Go watch his latest video. Leave him a poop emoji and a unicorn. How long has it been since you put out a video?
Ooh. I used to do them about once a week. I used to have them coming out once a week. And then
that Kentucky Life got a hold of you?
Kentucky Life got a hold of me. Moving got a hold of me. Trying to break it up a little bit. We do daily vlogs and stuff like that of the RGN world. Open deck, oversize, a lot of that stuff. But the problem is when you don't hit a lot of stuff, you don't break stuff, there's not a lot of action sometimes. So we took a little break. Try to do some of these help repair videos, you know what I mean? Save yourself some money. We're here about saving you guys money, okay?
You're talking about a DIY video?
A DIY video.
Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah, you want to know how to fix your Cummins? Come at it, bro.
You
want to know how to save a bunch of money? OCE 46. Take that money, put it into your engine.
Spend it on chrome.
Spend it on lights. Spend it on hookers, whatever you want to spend it on. But
church.
Honestly, I'd go to like a PDI or something, get a big old turbo, turn that engine up as high as I can get it.
That alone is going to bring the chicks in.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can pay for them, or you can just have a big boss turbo. What are we doing here?
There hasn't been a chick I haven't impressed by going wide open all the way up the mountain.
What about that time you left rotten shrimp in your refrigerator in the truck?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. All right. JP, subscribe.
It It took me 3 weeks and about 5 different cleaning supplies to try to mellow her down back there a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Helena? Whew,
Oh,
whew.
yes.
Right.
JP Subscribe says Truck Munity clips. It would be fun to see you guys collaborate on a live video. I've never heard of Truck Munity. We'll have to check her out.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at Werner for 4 years. Damn it.
What happened?
What's that like?
Did you back up into a truck?
You back into a Peterbilt?
Coming for you, JP.
You get caught training in your underwear?
Yeah. It's fun times.
No. Honestly, that's more training than most of these people get. I don't know why. There you go. Hollywood dropping the link. Appreciate it, Hollywood. Yeah, I don't think that Hollywood's doing well. I don't think that forum is going to help him at all. So Hollywood, you can just not fill that out. We talked the other day. You're doing pretty well without it.
I think it would still help him no matter what.
Nah, Hollywood's got it together, man. He doesn't need that. He's on it. He's got his own customers, everything.
But just think of how much better he could be doing.
Yeah, he could just help somebody else fill it out. JP Subscribe says, no, I did good. Then I went to the oil field and the rest is history. Okay.
See, I'm here to help everybody. Okay.
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 Mm.
Just if you don't want help, I mean, you don't need to subscribe to my channel. But I'm here to help everybody. Okay?
You are.
So
in high school, you were voted boy most likely to help others.
I was actually. How'd you know?
I saw your yearbook.
Okay. Okay.
I signed it.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, that dried booger in the back.
Yeah.
That's my signature where the pages are stuck together. That's me.
I thought they were stuck together for a different reason.
No.
Okay. Okay.
No. That would be the guest book from your wedding.
That's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. Well, how long have we been doing this? An hour? I think an hour is good. I think that's fair. It's fair enough.
I mean, we ain't got to give all the secrets out.
No. One secret at a time.
Yep.
You don't want to overwhelm. I kind of feel like that's a good first step.
Yep. Make sure you hit the like button because it's got to help you. If we're going to help you, you got to help us.
Help me. Help you.
Help you. Exactly.
Help us. Hell, go to Cents Per Miles channel. Hit the like button, subscribe. Help him help you.
That's right.
That's right. I'm gonna have to cut some shorts out of this thing. Shorts tend to get more views. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, for all your truck and gold, this is the only place to go. DIY semi.
Yeah. As they say, everywhere else, watch the semi.
Watch the semi. Get the semi fuel card. I got the fuel card. You want to see it right now? You want to copy my numbers down? I don't care. I'm here to help you.
You are. That is the truth. Get yourself all the semi merch. Get yourself a semi hat, a semi shirt.
You know what? Keep it up right here. You ready? Oh, that's the wrong hat. Never mind. Where's she at? Right here. Sorry, that was my Peterbilt one.
Oh.
Can you see it?
There you go. What does it say? Oh, there it is. There's your hat.
Right there.
There's your hat.
Ladies and gents.
I just had an idea for a new shirt. It's going to get made when I get home. It's going to say, across the top, it's going to say OCE 46. Help me, help you.
Yeah.
For OCE 46, for all your trucking needs.
If you filled out an OC 46, you wouldn't have a single factored to worry about.
No factored receivables.
None.
Mm-mm.
It's money in the bank.
Only thing left to ask, I should put up a poll. Should I eat the E. coli salmon before I go to bed? Will I make it to morning? Before there's trouble. I'll tell you.
You got a comment in there that needs some attention.
The answer is yes.
Yes, it is.
Easy Travel says almost 1 year on my authority, surviving.
Why not thriving?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know why?
Why?
You know why.
I do know why. I think everybody else knows why.
He hasn't filled out a certain form.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what other YouTube trucker is going to help you like this? They're all talking about, oh, non-domiciled CDLs need to get off the road. Everybody, you need to speak English to be a trucker. I'm tired of this Ukrainian trucking companies. I'm out here trying to help.
When you look at the nuts and bolts of this,
I try not to look at the nuts.
it just makes sense.
To be honest with you.
Right?
Does it make sense per mile?
Every mile. Every mile.
Okay.
Or kilometer if you're Canadian.
Wonder if that form works in Canada.
Give it a shot. What do you got to lose?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Truck and T-Bone says, but the bolts are okay. Hey, listen. Listen. Let's not be too judgy, okay? Too quick to judge. All right. Sometimes we don't think everything all the way through.
It's all right. You like them grade 8 bolts or what?
Hey, schedule 80, I always say.
The really hard ones? Or you like the soft ones, the ones that break easy?
I got, I'm going to enjoy my COVID salmon here before I go to bed. And you have yourself a good night. Thanks for coming in. Let's do it again soon. We'll drop some more helpful hints. We'll do like a top 10 list. Maybe top 10 ways to
succeed.
Yeah. In trucking.
Yeah. And in life.
Absolutely.
Let's be real, because we're doing it all the way around.
Yeah. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share this with the trucking community. Let's turn this thing. Let's turn a frown upside down.
Yep.
Right. And help some of these people. Quick disclaimer: I'm not a lawyer. Do not provide legal advice. I'm not an attorney. If you follow this advice, you're as dumb as you look. Don't listen to anything I say. Sense for Miles merely a guest on this channel. His opinions are his and only his. Mine don't mean anything. This is obviously a joke, and just a quick disclaimer. Anyway, hopefully I said that fast enough so nobody can understand, but it legally covers ass. And everybody have a great night.
Yeah.
Hang out for a minute.